Hello there. Welcome to day number 22 of Animal Crossing City Folk. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you're having a great day. I have a confession to make. At the time of recording this, it is Sunday, February 1st, and yet, when you look at the clock, it still says Saturday, January 31st. So are we doing a little... Oh, Grizzly just did a backflip. Hell yeah. We're doing a little bit of time traveling, okay? I don't want to do this too much, but I'm also not so strict that I, will prohibit it or whatever. Yesterday, Saturday, was, jam-packed. I literally did not have time from the moment I woke up to the time I got home. I got home, after midnight. There was no time for Animal Crossing. And I wanted to see a KK Slider show. So I figure we're going to have a short Saturday here, and then we're going to keep going and play into Sunday. Here's our very important invitation to Reds. So we're going to keep that. We got that from Bud. You want to bring this and 3,000 bells to get in. Okay. I think we can afford that, but that's very important. So we'll just leave that. And then we got a present from the snowman. We got a TV. Ooh, that's our first TV. That's fun. How big is this TV gonna be? 2 wide, 1 wide, 2 wide. Oh, cool. That's kind of a fun TV. Okay, I want to put this somewhere. No disrespect to this chair, or honestly, this cardboard box. Oh my god, are we doing our first home decorating, kind of? A little bit, aren't we? I think we can put the TV in this spot. You know what? I don't love the lab chair. I know it was our first item. I'm not going to use it in our final house, I don't think. The cardboard box is kind of fun. The lamp that we have, we can just put on the table in the middle here. But we can watch TV! Hell yeah. That's great. Okay. Some things to put away. Honestly, I'll keep the cardboard box just because I think it's funny. But we could also buy. I think I'm trained or whatever to feel that cardboard boxes are more important than they are because of New Horizons. Because you can only get them, I think, from the recycling bin in that game or something. They're not an item you can buy. And they're useful because they're a crafting material for various cardboard items. And so cardboard boxes, funny enough, kind of valuable to have, or nice to have at least, if you want to craft some of that stuff. Anyway, this is City Folk. This is a different Animal Crossing game. What am I doing talking about New Horizons? Sometimes I worry, because I do talk about New Horizons a lot when we're playing City Folk, and I worry if it's too much. But I kind of can't help it. I can't really help to compare the two games in the series, especially because there's a decent amount of time between when they were released. And I'm playing both of them actively lately. So it's kind of hard not to. I don't know, sorry about it. I doubt anyone's actually please, if you're I need this guy to shut up about New Horizons when he's playing City Folk, make your voice heard. Let me know. And I'll do my best to oblige. But until that happens, I'm just gonna keep talking my shit. Town fund. Donation. No. Oh, yep. I did hit the 5. I thought I hit the 2. 5,000 to the town of Lilycove. And so Nooks is closed today. We got news of that yesterday. Yesterday being day 21. So they're closed. So I cannot sell anything today, which is fine. Just maybe don't load up the... We found the money rock today already, so there's not, honestly, much that we can do. Oh, I just saw this dig spot. We can go around and get all of our dig spots, at least. So we'll do that. As long as we can find them. Our orchard has not yet grown. It might be grown tomorrow. Al's home. Anyway, the goal of playing on Saturday is primarily to see a KK concert. So, KK show, whatever. Al, what's up? You know, when I first started living on my own, my mom said to me, Al, life is about meeting people and making memories. He said this to us last time, I believe. I think I get it now. After playing this game for about a month, there is a lot of repeated dialogue, more than I think I ever realized. Maybe the first time I played this game, I might have just assumed that that's just how Animal Crossing was. But now I think I understand why people prefer Wild World for the life sim of it, for the villagers of it, compared to this game. Any fossils or gyroids. Oh. Or flowers that we can water. Oops. All things to keep an eye out for on the daily. Again, I can never tell if red roses are just dark. Okay, these are obviously dead, or dying. You know, we've had kind of the same fit for a little while. Maybe we'll try to change up the fit soon, too. Next one. Bitterling. We've got that. Got that for sure. Very nice. There's a pitfall. Okay. I see a fish in there. I mean, you could be one that I'm still missing, because it looks like you're a medium shadow. And it's nighttime, which is when I know you can spawn. But it is a yellow perch. We've got yellow perch. That's alright. Oh, I didn't even see this. There we go. Alright, we got our 2 fossils for the day. We just gotta get the gyroid. Assuming we can find it. Joey's home. We'll go say hi to Joey. Yeah, ordinarily, in pretty much every Animal Crossing I've played, I've either tried to fully... do my best to not time travel basically ever. Or I'll time travel. I'll try to, if I do, I'll just change the time of day during the day. I try not to change the day that it is, you know what I mean? As rare for me. So I don't want to make this a habit. I will make an exception for KK though, because we really haven't seen a show of his in a while. But I'm excited for, that's probably something we could have done today, or maybe tomorrow? Oh, this looks like where the gyroid is for the day. I think I think I'll save the city probably for tomorrow, and we'll go to Crazy Reds now that we have the invite. Okay, I don't think I want flowers to be like 2 tiles in front of the house, but directly in front of the house is pretty good. Okay, I think we found everything that we could dig. I'm just gonna see if there's any flowers that are dying, or if there's anything else. I don't know if your village... Oh, hang on. Is this... Kabuki? We got a new guy. Oh my god. Huh? How'd you get in here? My name's Kabuki, not that you asked. Nice to meet you, pal. Say, I know that face. You live in Lilycove. What was your name? Spencer, right? Sorry the place is such a mess. Sorry. Oh my god. Stop by again once I've tidied this heap up a bit, will you? Goodness gracious. Is Kabuki grumpy? Look, I appreciate you wanting to help out and all, but I'm just gonna trip over you the way you zip about. Do me a favor and come back when this place is less of a total disaster, okay? Ooh, I like Kabuki. I like the grumpy villagers usually anyway, but I like the cats. Kabuki's a cat. He's fun. Okay. Cool. So we've got Kabuki and Grizzly now for grumpy villagers. That's fun. Okay. Oh, and these tulips need a res from Mercy, aka my watering can. My watering can named Mercy. Do you guys ever play Overwatch? What a game. Alright, I think that's everything. We've made our donation. We found the money rock. We could go say hi to Bud, I guess, since he's in the way of this door. Nice one, dearie. Sweet hiding spot you got staked out here, man. Yo, dearie, where does a pill bug usually hang out? I'm wondering what those things look like, but I can't find one. An idea just hit me. If you see one, could you catch it and bring it to me? Yeah, I think... So at nighttime, not even at night, I think 5 p.m. is when centipedes can spawn. But pill bugs, I think, can still... Dude. Perfect. Oops. There we go. Well, that worked out very well. Tell it to me straight, man. What's the matter? Bug! I have bug for you. It's bug month. If you know, you know. A pill bug, right on. High five. Dude, here, take this. It's a common floor. Oh, goody. Alright, thanks, Bud. Not Bug. Bud wanted a bug? Snug as a bud and a Paul Rudd. We have 3 fossils? Wait a minute. How did that happen? Triceratail? That's new. You can have it. You can't just say perchance. What else we got? Give me T-Rex torso. Archaeopteryx. Okay. That's new. You can have it. Archaeopteryx's feathers led many people to believe it was the progenitor of the birds. Sadly, further evidence indicates it's likely not a direct relation. The current thinking is that we had other ancestors. Different grand blathers for me. To be honest, there are almost as many theories as fossils for this beastie. It's quite a riddle. I wonder if that's like particularly of interest to Blathers, you know? It's like his special interest meeting his like heritage. An iguanodon torso, and we have that one already, so we can sell that one at Nooks tomorrow. It's exciting too that we have a new Nooks to look forward to later in this video, but the thing we came for today, we'll grab a cup of coffee and then we'll go watch KK. Get for a splash of pigeon milk? Always. I think as long as we come getting coffee daily, then he always offers the pigeon milk, I guess. Truly, mechanically, I have no idea. After you unlock the ability for Brewster to store gyroids, I have no idea if like getting coffee from him regularly leads to anything, does anything mechanically. I have no sweet clue. But it's just like nice. I don't know. It's just nice to do. Speaking of gyroids, got one for you. Oh, I lied? Oh wait, maybe I thought, sorry, I probably wasn't even paying attention. I thought we dug up a gyroid, but that was probably a third fossil? Question mark? Which I didn't know was possible. Alright, anyway. Hey Spencer, you here for a song? You know it. Listen, don't spread it around, but I'm taking requests. If you got an itch for an old favorite, you can belt out the name of the song or just tell me how you're feeling. It's all cool with me. I'll let you pick. Cool, cool. I got you covered, kitty cat. Cop a seat and I'll send you spinning. Alright, get ready to dig the riffs on this ditty, Mr. KK. Very nice. I'm gonna shut up and let you enjoy. Wow, that was lovely. Thanks for listening. Check out your pockets. I laid a boot on you for Mr. KK. Free of charge, man. I'm not in it for the gravy. My music's too pure for that commercial scene. Slip it in the box back at your pad and you can listen to my tunes anytime. You be sure to drop on by and catch my act again. I'll be around. I don't know why I do that. I'm sorry. I don't know. He's a jazz cat, but he's a dog. Much to think about. Okay. Back to our house. We can drop some things off. To the tape deck. Oh. Okay. Gotta interact with the front of it, I guess. And we got a new song. Nice. Okay. Otherwise, I think everything else that we have on us is some stuff we can sell. And then, of course, our tools. So, we pretty much did all of our dailies for Saturday. So now, we're just going to go... We're just going to jump to Sunday. If you could please bear with me. And just keep this all in the same... All in the same thingy. It is also, it's quite late on Sunday night for me. And if I go to the real time, a bunch of stuff will be closed. This is also the first day of February. So, to change the time, in case you didn't know, you don't have to change the time on your Wii. You can go to other things in the menu with Rover, and then you can set your date and time here. Which is very nice that you don't have to change the date on, like, in your Wii settings. You can just do it from here. Very handy. So yes, it is actually February 1st. And, oh, you know what? I want turnips. So let's make it 11. Well, hang on. It is, what time is it right now? It's 10. I'll just make it the real time. How did I lose a minute? I lost a minute. It's 10:23 p.m. So how about it's 10:23 a.m. That works for me. Yes, I would love to get started. Rover checks that you're you, in case you can have up to 4 different players on a single City Folk file, in case you didn't know. Alright, and it's a new day. Sunday, February 1st. We've got our score from the Happy Room Academy, 5,600 points. Very nice. Thank you so much, Lyle, for that. Junk mail? Just kidding. I will care more about the Happy Home Academy stuff, or Happy Room Academy, pardon me, when our house is bigger, frankly. Okay, and there's Joan already. Oh my god, and such a tiny snowman. Okay, so let's see. I should probably... I think I'll go sell this stuff first. And even this fossil, I'm just gonna drop like right here and come back for it later to bring to Blathers. So it's a new month. So I mentioned in a couple of videos towards the end of January that there's something on the board here. Very special item. It's an IV drip. That's crazy. Nookway. Hang on. Groundhog Day. If he sees a shadow, winter will stick around. If not, spring is nigh. Which will it be? When is Groundhog Day? Is that today? Is February 1st Groundhog Day? That's for Rossetti, right? Okay. I will see if anything happens with that. And then Nookway. We have decided to have a grand reopening. We look forward to providing you with the same great service you have come to expect. Another reopening? What are you, Bob's Burgers? And they've got an IV drip. Special item in store. Are you a member of the Happy Room Academy? I am. I guess it's Sunday, so they all want to talk about Happy Room Academy and maybe a little bit about turnips. We can Pick a couple of cherries to sell too. Would you look at that though? Fancy new Nook. Nookway. It's a bit of a bigger... I guess if the previous one was like a convenience store, maybe you could think of this one more as like a grocery store. Yeah, they got the shopping carts. Welcome, yes, welcome one and all to the grand opening of Nookway. So I think we're gonna have this one for a while. So get used to Nookway, but it's good. We'll get our visitor points. We're still a bronze member. February 1st, plus 3 points. Very good. What have we got total? 425 is what we have actually available. And I think the next thing that we can exchange for costs 800. But this is great. We can sell all of this stuff. No problemo. $6,300, not too shabby. I feel like most of that was likely the fossil. So they have 2 saplings here for sale, 1 of each tree, 4 flowers, 3 stationery instead of, I think previously it was 2, plus the paint can for the roof of your house, 4 slots for tools, very nice, 2 wallpapers and 2 floorings, the medicine, and then this one is big. 5 pieces of furniture. So this is going to start to... I think this is going to start to cost us. If we buy all 5 of these. Now eventually we're you know, we'll start to see some stuff that we've got already, but I think for the most part... Now here's something that we can do. So this right over here, this Biwa loot, definitely haven't gotten that yet. I know that for a fact. Same thing with this IV drip. Is that going to be a lot of money? 1480, whatever. I don't know. Maybe if an item is on special, it's cheaper or something. So this tea set, it's cheap. So like this doesn't super matter, but something that we're going to have to do if I'm ever like not sure if I have an item or not already. Oh no, never mind. We don't talk to the machine. We talk to Nook. We check our catalog. And then we can go to... Oh, we're already in items. Okay, so all of the items are in the same thing, but we can go by category, wallpaper, flooring, clothing, specifically umbrellas and specifically hats, stationery even, all of the gyroids, and even all of the fossils. Now we can't purchase the fossils, we can't purchase the gyroids, but this is still a collection of everything that you can place or wear, and I guess everything that you can wear you can also place in a house. I guess you can put stationery on the floor, but you can't see what kind of stationery it is. But regardless, there's pretty much everything in the game other than fish and bugs, actually, now that I think about it. So all of the items are in here. They should be... Oh god, they are not organized alphabetically. Okay. Well, they're not organized alphabetically. Why not? I'm looking for... We have a tea table. I'm looking for a tea set. We also don't have a way to search in this game. Oh, there you have it. Okay. So now, because this is already in our catalog, I don't have to buy the one in the store. This one, it would have been like no big deal if I bought it again because it's only 300, whatever. But for the like pretty expensive stuff, I think it's going to be important to start kind of... I might even... Not since our list still, our total catalog, it isn't like too many things, you know? There's a lot of stuff in this game that we have not seen, do not have yet. There's a lot of items in this game. A lot of like sets of furniture that we barely have any of. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in this game. I feel like it might be in my best interest to start keeping a list of everything that we have already. That would be easier to check than the catalog in-game itself. As I didn't know that it wasn't alphabetical. Anyway. But yeah, we've got 5 different things that we can buy now every day, which is good, but it's going to be expensive. And I think all of this stuff also, maybe not the Biwa loot, because I kind of want to get all the instruments. Maybe not the tennis table, I kind of like that too. Everything else I think we can probably sell back to Nook. The stair dresser and the IV drip. For 932. A fraction. I don't know what the percentage or the fraction of like if you buy something for 1,000 bells, I don't know how much it sells for. If I had to guess, maybe 200. It seems brighter. I don't know if that's a time of day thing. I don't know if that's because we're in February. It seems brighter. I don't know. Anyway. We can sell our cherries from our cherry orchard. I think I'm going to do that. And then before we finish the video, I think I'm going to buy a decent amount of turnips. And then we'll try to pay attention to the turnip prices through the week. Oh, I am probably full, right? Because I forgot that I have some items on me. There's Kabuki. Oh, we have the same shirt. Oh, it's you. I expected some annoying sap first thing this morning. Glad it was you. Spencer, tell me something. Do you like rare items? Of course you do. Everyone likes rare stuff. What if I told you there's a shop that sells nothing but rare items? It's true. Crazy Red's place in the city. Yeah, I know it. That's the place, so you must have been trying to figure out how to score a membership, right? It's members only, but don't worry, I have enough pull to get you an invitation. Interested? I mean, I'll say yes. We have one from Bud already, but... still nice. Hi, Joey. Let's have fun in the sun. Let's play the whole day. By the way, are you going to enter the popcorn eating contest? The lucky winner gets a whole year's worth of popcorn. It all sounds pretty awesome, sure. If all you ate for a year was popcorn, you get pretty tired of it. And that would be so sad. It's true. There's such a thing as too much of a good thing. You know? Alright, Joan hasn't gone far. Right. Let me put some stuff away. I don't know, man. I could also... it's probably a little silly to be keeping items a little like this soon. When our house is basically maxed. I don't know. I'm trying not to keep too much stuff. I don't know. I'm keeping instruments if I see them. I don't want to sell any of the special furniture that we have. Like, I'm not going to sell any of the snowman stuff. That's for sure. Pick up some more cherries since we made space. And then I think if we pick up a tool, then... or hold a tool, rather. So, believe it or not, there is, in fact... at least, I think there is only one more upgrade for Nooks. I think there's at least one more, but I think it is only one more. And it's not gonna happen. I think we're gonna have Nookway here for a while still. But also, I feel like we got Nookway sooner than I was expecting. Which is kind of nice. But I also think we're gonna have Nookway for a while, you know? It's kind of like when your starter Pokemon evolves sooner than you think, but then you have its like middle evolution for maybe longer than you think. Is that a good analogy for my fellow Pokemon heads? So funny. I'll play a game that is not remotely anything like Pokemon, and somehow I will still find a way to relate it back to Pokemon. I can't not. Speaking of Pokemon, if you're a fan of Gen 4, that's Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. I'm going to be starting my crusade. I've been calling it a crusade. I don't even know if that's like a good word to be using, but whatever. My mission to 100% everything in Generation 4. I've done that with Generation 3 already, so that's like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Leaf Green, Colosseum, XD, Gale of Darkness. I've gotten Generation 3. I say 100%. It's really, if I'm being a bit more, I don't know, truthful or real, it's like 99%. There's a couple of things left in those games that I've yet to do, but it's pretty close. And I am just eager to start Gen 4. I'm not going to give up on Gen 3. Like, the things that I have left to do, I'm still going to do. But I think we can finally get a move on with Gen 4. All of that to say, I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Diamond. Probably starting, like, next week. Like, the second week of February is when that's going to begin. So if you're interested, the link for my Twitch is down below in the description if you'd like to join me for that. I think the fun part, and I think I know of a few people at least who are on board for this, who are also planning to start their own Gen 4 journeys at the same time, which is very fun. So I'm hoping to have like basically as many people as possible all playing Gen 4 together, which is very fun. If you don't have like the original Gen 4 games, but you still want to play along and participate, you know, be involved in the Gen 4-ness of it all. I don't know. You've got like, you could play Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl on your Switch. You could emulate the games, you know, play them on your phone. You've got options, you know, because they're expensive, particularly Platinum and Heart Gold, Soul Silver are expensive to get the real cartridges of these days. So I don't blame anyone. In fact, I usually like, if a person was just looking to like play through these games, I would first encourage them to emulate them, like, for sure, because they're a lot of money. But if they're more of a collector, maybe if they're a fan of like some of the rest of the Pokemon series, you know, they've already got the hardware already, like they've already got the DS and maybe they just need the cartridge, you could also consider it a good investment at that point. If you're starting from scratch, that would feel extremely daunting. Starting from scratch, like starting from nothing, having to get the console and the cartridges, all of that stuff. I don't even want to think about that. So yeah, if you just want to like play through the game to participate, then by all means, I could have got some more cherries. By all means, you should emulate. Or again, if you've got the Switch remakes, those will do the trick. You know, Faithful and all that. I'm not going to get into it, but anyway. Okay. Let's find our money rock. Don't ask why. I just felt an urge to shake that tree. Okay. Okay. I'll stop. Yeah, let's go hit our money rocks. And we'll go talk to Joan. No dice. I think I was in the process of saying this earlier. Now that it's a new month, we should have some new spawns, I think, for fish and bugs. Maybe not many because it's still winter. We'll definitely get like a lot more in the spring. So like next month, it'll be a big change, but we might have, oops, we might have some new stuff this month. I don't want to look it up though. I kind of want to be surprised, but probably like maybe halfway through the months as we play. You know, I'll give myself a couple of weeks to like be surprised, and then I'll give myself the second half of the month to like be a bit more like intentional about trying to catch the fish and bugs and stuff, and like look up the list of what has become available, and then also a bit more importantly, if anything is leaving at the end of the month, you know? Can I ask you to do something? House layout feels so stale. What I really need is something really exotic. I mean, I think this is literally the exotic bench, and this is like the exotic table. I don't think I have any of that stuff in my house, or even in my catalog, maybe. So the nice thing I think about building a catalog is if our villagers start to ask for like specific stuff, we could order it. And then the nice thing about what they're asking for not being tied to the day, or like it doesn't go away at the end of the day, we could order it in the catalog, get it in the mail the next day, and then hand it to them. Hi, Joey. Here you are again. Time for another exciting episode of How Well Do You Know Your Buddy Joey? Here's the first and only question. Which of the following am I totally obsessed with right now? Gardening. Ding, ding, ding. You're absolutely 100% correct. But there's no prize for getting the right answer. Well, at least I'm correct. That's a prize all on its own. Okay, we've got our money. We've got a decent amount on us. I think last time we got like a stack, which I think was 10 turnips, maybe even less than 10 turnips. So we'll see today how much I can really only buy however much space. I mean, I could put things that are in our house in storage, I guess, to make room for more. But I think for the most part, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have room for like 14 stacks of turnips, which is a lot of that's probably more than we can afford to buy. That's more than we can hold even, so probably don't need to worry about that too much. Hi, Joan. Hello there. I've been selling turnips here on Sunday mornings for about 60 years. For turnips, come see old Joan. All right, my wee radish. Oh, red turnips? Still sold out. I wonder if they're like seasonal or something. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with red turnips. White turnips for 105. Whatever. It's a little high. Not the end of the world. The sell price is much more important. So I will buy at 105. So oh no, not what, how much, what is like, how much does 50 cost? Oh, 50 is like 5,000. Oh, I guess that makes sense. How about
2, 5.
that's like half our money. So if we ever see a sell price, we're buying for 105. If we see a sell price north of like 180 plus, I think the last time we sold for 172. So like even something similar to that, we would get up to, we could probably make close to like 20,000, which would be decent at this point. I don't want to buy many more than that. So I will buy it. So, yeah, okay. That only gives us like 3 stacks, which is nothing. You know what? We could have 3 full stacks of 10. So I could buy like 5 more. That seems good. 3 stacks of 10. I like that. So buy 50 more turnips, or 5 stacks. Or 5 single turnips to get to 10. Okay, thank God. Okay. Great. All right. So we'll just leave these in our house until we're ready to sell. I don't suppose you can drop these in your attic, can you? I don't think you can like place anything up here. No. No sorry, Bob. That's fine. That's kind of what I expected. I'll just put him over on this side. Place, and place. Excellent. Okay. All right. So now I got to be extra diligent. Ideally, if we could check, I should probably look up what time of day the Nook's price for turnips like changes. Like if it's noon, then we could set the time to like 11:50 and check twice in a session, you know? But give us enough time if the first price is like decent. Okay, cool. I guess we can do a lap of the town quickly. For any like fossils or whatever. We found one already that I put in front of the museum. I guess I can pick that back up just to keep it safe. I don't know. I'm assuming if you drop an item on the ground, nothing can happen to it. I don't think no one will take it. You know what I mean? But it'll contribute probably to like a low town rating or something because it'll be like litter. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, I think tomorrow we'll go back to the city because we haven't been there in a minute. Man, if there was anything behind Nookway, that would be tricky to see. We could maybe eventually plant some flowers behind Nookway and the museum just so nothing spawns back there. Maybe behind the houses too, actually. Now that we've got flowers for a lot of the houses that are like to the side and in front, honestly planting flowers on the tiles directly behind the houses makes sense. Just again to stop anything from spawning back there. And then yeah, you can really see the pathways starting to take shape. I said too that I was gonna maybe try to get a new outfit so we can go to Abel's and see Abel's sisters and see if they've got anything we're interested in. That's been something I guess lately I've been slacking on checking daily. I think I'm a little less incentivized because Sable has just kind of resorted to small talk. I'm sure there'll be some other like tidbits of lore and their history and all that stuff, but I think for the most part, now that we're friends, okay, we could get a new beanie. Green knit hat. I'll take it. And we could get a green shirt. What is this shirt? Racing shirt. That's fun. Try it on. It's got all the sponsors and stuff. That's fun. I kind of like this shirt. This is just the leaf shirt. Yeah, it's just like simple. It's green. I like green. Green's fun. We've still got the Gojo sunglasses. Okay, I'm less stoked about this toque now. Admittedly. It's almost like a bald cap. Yeah, I think I miss... This one just has a better shape, and it has a pom-pom, so like... It's just overall better. So nice of you to pay us a visit, and on a Sunday too. Who, me? I'm happiest here at work, don't you know? Plus I get to chit-chat with our customers. Very nice. I'd love to see Wendell again. For potentially more cool designs. If it's a new month, we might see some fish or something start to spawn in ponds. Because so far, haven't seen a single thing. I think for the most part, we're gonna see a lot of repeats for fish and bugs. Like nothing. Again, we're gonna see a major change, especially for bugs, in the spring. And then we'll see a major change for fish probably in the summer. And for bugs too. Like in the summer there's gonna be a lot of new species. But like for fish, I think the big one is like any like finned fish, like sharks and stuff. Those will start to spawn in the warmer months. Oops. Okay. The D-pad, I've complained so much about trying to hit up on the D-pad to look up in this game. I tell you what. Anything up here? I mean, there's some cosmos we can water for sure. I hear a mole cricket, but honestly, we never have to catch one again, so I simply am not going to bother. We don't need to. You're probably a sea bass, but I don't know. Could be something cool instead, maybe. Worth a shot. Yep. Should have known. There's Al. I'll pass. But it's a new month. Oh, is that going to be a sea bass, or is that something? Is that something large, or huge? Rather, I think is the shadow that is larger than sea bass shadow. Shadow the hedgehog. Okay. Hardy har, very funny. Oh, in the sand? Really? Whoa, that's cool. I didn't know that could happen. Now we gave a pill bug to Bud yesterday. Is that in his house on display? Yes, it is. Hell yeah. Welcome to Chill Out, Take a Load Off, man. Lately, I've just got bugs on my brain. It's so bad I think about them even when I'm not carrying my net around. Keep looking in the shadows of the trees, scanning for bugs. Gee, I wonder why. Oh well. I won't tell him. Because then he could blame us for gifting him the thing that is giving him these anxious thoughts about bugs. What's up, Kabuki? Our new guy. So sleepy, I didn't get my 40 winks last night. Actually, it was 37 short. Maybe a shock, but did you know I import all my pasta salad? What a non sequitur. You'll never taste another like it. That's because it's all custom made to order. Good for you, Kabuki. I knew he was going to be a character. Okay. We've gotten 2 fossils, right? 3 fossils. Oh, we're probably good. I could check for a gyroid, but I don't know. 3 fossils seems like the max. I don't know. We didn't check the rest of the town, but we're getting a little long in the tooth, so. What's up, Lathers? I have some donations for you. A couple of fossils and some sea bass if you want some extra. Apache tail has already been donated. Okay, cool. That's fine. Listen, I need the money, so I'm happy with duplicates. Man, it was really nice when they made you, or they let you choose all of the fossils to give to Blathers at once. An iguanodon tail has already been donated. Okay, we're 0 for 2. That's fine. I got 1 more for you. I'm trying to remember if that was a thing in New Leaf, or if you still had to do it one at a time. Iguanodon tail. Have we gotten duplicates in the same day? Is that what just happened? Iguanodon tail, iguanodon tail. There you go. Alright, back to Nooks. Sell a couple things, make a couple dollars, and then that'll probably do it for today. So it's a new month. Very exciting. Apparently, either Groundhog Day. Sorry, I have. Listen. I have stims. Either it's. Oh. Hi, Blair. I think it's time for me to make a change. Maybe my catchphrase. Don't change it. Anyway. Is that today? Is today Groundhog Day? Does it say on my real world calendar if today is Groundhog Day? Is tomorrow Groundhog Day? Tomorrow is Groundhog Day. Okay. Well, tomorrow's Groundhog Day. At least according to my calendar. Which will it be? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. But maybe Rossetti will be on, or in town, rather, tomorrow. As a guy, you know, and not just as someone who yells at you when you forget to save. Or if you intentionally reset because something happened that you didn't want to happen. And then Rossetti shows up and he's like, hey, you gotta live with the consequences of your decisions. And you're like, Rossetti, I'm 9. I'm not equipped to deal with this yet. We just made 10,000? Like, we're gonna make, between money trees and fossils, that's where the bulk of our money's gonna come on a daily basis. Is money trees, not money trees. Although money trees are a thing, actually. I don't know if you just like plant a bag of money in this game and then boom, money tree, or if you got to do something specific. Maybe that's something else I should be looking into. Anyway, we'll make our deposit. We'll make our donation. We'll check the recycling since we're here. And in fact, because I think Bud replaced something in his house with the pill bug. And that should, there it is, red boombox. that might have been it. I think Bud got rid of his red, but he got rid of the music. He loved that bug so much that he decided the chillest, grooviest dude in town got rid of his red boombox and all of his cassette tapes to make space for his bug. Heaven forbid, though, I'm gonna take that red boombox and put it in our house and sell our tape deck. We just got an upgrade in our music player. Heaven forbid, though, Bud get rid of any of his 4 beach chairs. He needs all 4 of those. Those are load-bearing beach chairs. All right. And so we can access this one. It's not going to look as good, but whatever. Place the boombox. Hell yeah. And then we'll play some more Mr. KK, the song that we got today. All right. So I will not make a habit of time traveling and having 2 Animal Crossing days in one video. I'm still just going to call this day 22. It is what it is. I'll sell these tomorrow. But yeah, this was a big, I don't know, weekend, I guess, technically. We saw KK, we got a new song. We, this morning, bought some turnips. We have our new and improved Nook Way store. It's a new month. It's Groundhog Day tomorrow. Lots to look forward to. Never a dull moment in Lilycove. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. And if you've been here and you enjoy these videos, you might even enjoy a stream. So check out the link for the Twitch channel in the description below. I'll see you back here tomorrow for day number 23 of Animal Crossing City Folk. Take care. Bye-bye.